What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Jigoku Gaming Channel. Welcome to my channel, Persona fans. Here we are once again, Nights at Night. Persona 2, Eternal Punishment. What can I say? Let's get down to it. Been following the stream? You already know where we are. If you are a fan of the Persona series, you should already know where we are just by looking at this map here. We're at Monado. Wow. Monado. There has been so much crap that we have been doing lately. But let's go ahead and walk back through a couple of different steps here. Before I catch you all up here and I tell you what we're doing today. Couple quick orders of businesses. Don't forget, if you love great stories, if you love dark RPGs with a more adult story, tactical combat, don't forget to hit that follow like button right now. Go ahead, like I said, page Jigoku, as well as check out our YouTube, Twitch channels. Check out our playlist. Man, Persona 2, what can you say about this game? This game, I think this is the forgotten masterpiece. A lot of people forgot this masterpiece even exists. And I don't blame them, because it's been quite a couple decades. Game really was at its height. You know, we've had a couple mainline Persona entries, some great mainline Persona entries in the meantime, while we've kind of since this game's come out. But this is Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. For those of you who are just joining us and don't know anything about the earlier Persona PS1 titles, this is the second part of the PS2 or PS1 Persona 2 duology, following Persona 2 Sin. The game itself, the gameplay revolves around one of my favorite, not only protagonists, but female protagonists of the game. I keep saying it, but this is Atlus at its best. Writing at its best. Actually being able to write female characters. And this is in the year 2000, having a great story for them. Not doing it like some organizations looking at you, Disney, who just can't. So this is a really great story right here. A great, too, collector's piece. I want to pause real quick and say, if you own a PlayStation 3, y'all pause the video right now. First of all, I'll give the video a thumbs up after you pause it, but also listen to me now. Take your PS3 and go to the PS3 store. Y'all need to buy this game. Y'all listen up, because I ain't messing with you right now. This is real stuff, real Jigoku Gaming moment. Sony, yes, that Sony, the one we all know and love right now, is going to be taking down the PlayStation 3 digital storefront next year, 2027. That means, especially if you're a retro gaming fan, collectors as well, you're going to want to hop on the PlayStation Store, pick up so many great retro titles that you are not going to pay physical market price for. Collector's market price right now in the collector's market is a fucking runaway train right now. So if you want to actually experience some great classic games like Persona 2 here, go to the PS3 store and buy this game now. I think last time I looked, it was like $5.99, at most $9.99. Do yourself a favor and buy it now. You don't want to miss this great story. The dark themes, heavy themes like fate, identity, and the consequences of those beliefs. The rumor system. I mean, this game is one you got to experience. Go on there, take a look. We're going to be starting up a new series after this one. It's going to be another classic game. You know, a lot of these classic titles are on a PSN store. So please, I beg you. I'm not really begging you, but I do encourage you. I guess that's going to be the better word. Please check that out if you don't want to miss out on that. That is like, once that's gone, and you're going to be stuck paying the actual physical collector's market prices. Which if you've seen the collector's market for games like Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 3, Fatal Frame 1 through 3, Dino Gears, Alundra, a lot of those classics. Oh gosh, I think I saw a copy of Nocturne at my local game store the other day. I shit you not, because I wanted to pick up the physical copy of this, and I'm like, oh look, a physical copy of the original Nocturne. That game was, I want to say, $120, if not $140. So like I said, guys, girls, whatever you may identify as, listen up here, because you are going to want to do that. Like I said, you don't pay those physical exorbitant no game should be worth more, in my opinion, than maybe $300. Maybe $400. You might even, I don't even know if you can get $500 on me. I think $400 is probably my hard cap on how much I would ever pay for a game. Do not pay these physical market prices. Please do yourself a favor if you have an means to access it and get that. That's just my announcement. I'm not going to overstay my point on that. I just want to I do want to kind of beat it in a little bit, just because it's such a great deal to get it while you can. So here I am, basically, you've seen we've been in Monado. I'm basically farming levels right now. Maya's pretty much, we're basically getting to the end boss. I feel like this is the point around Persona games, and especially Shin Megami games. Points don't matter, levels don't matter. What matters is a build and a solid team comp. That remains true for this game. The build is everything. Right now, here's the build I'm running through. Here's my Monado build, just in case you're wondering. I have Artemis, I have Suzaku, I have Loki, Fenrir, Heimdall, Odin, and the other one too here. I'm trying to remember why I have all these. Oh yeah, that's right, because I was doing the Ragnarok. That's right, because I did Ragnarok. Okay, so we're gonna be going in today's stream through Monado, just for a couple things. Unfortunately, my atmosphere changed, so now my double XP's out. What I've pretty much been doing at this point in the game is just farming XP. As you can see, I just got level 68 there. I'm trying to work my way up to the upper echelon of about level 94 maybe. As long as I can get one character to reach level 94, which will probably be Tatsuya, to be honest, but I don't know. Maya's the gang are pretty free. But anyways, once I get to that level, then I'll be able to summon Lucifer and Satan, which are going to be some of the two highest level demons. Also, before that, I'll be able to summon the Hindu Pantheon, which is pretty much going to be the Pantheon I end up taking to the final boss battle, along with some others. I believe the first time I played this, I cleared it with the Greek Pantheon, so you could definitely drag and cross your way up through here into the final boss. But I actually have a really strong loadout. So I'm gonna go back here and grab a few new personas. What I love about this game is a lot of the pantheons. Like, we just had the North mythology. You saw I had them equipped here. A lot of those mythologies are going to have their own special team up. Like Fenrir, Loki, Odin, Certain, Heimdall. They have the Ragnarok team up. If you haven't, I was gonna say, if you haven't seen that, we could definitely start off this. The one thing about the stupid thing about the Ragnarok fusion spell, literally once you use it, it kills either Odin and I believe Heimdall or Certain Loki, and it kills the characters using them as well. So you basically have to save a recarm or recarm Dora literally right when you do that. But other than that here, I'm gonna bring a couple of personas out here. Some of these may look familiar here. I've actually Persona fans, I got Michael finally as well. You know the funny thing about Michael, that literally pisses me off to no end. It drives me nuts. You cannot use this persona that I know of on anybody except for Ellen. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that, but that is what I'm finding here. You cannot use Michael on anybody but Ellen. So I might have to get rid of Michael just to resummon Michael, and I don't even think that's going to save it. There's Mott right there. If you ever want to see Mott out, what he looks like outside of his box, there he is right there. He's a big old skeleton dude. That's Mott. That's one of the very rare times in the Persona series we get to see Mott actually not like the creature in the sarcophagus where he's a little more mystical, creepy. But for this last battle here, or these last couple series of battles, I'm going to bring Izanami in. I'm going to have Odin with me. I'm going to have Loki, probably in my stock. If not, I might trade him out. Same with Fenrir here. Probably honestly gonna bring Rangda, because Rangda is one of the best physical demons. I don't even get to say that a lot. Like, Rangda's one of my favorite personas. And I'll be the first to say Rangda's usually pretty shit in most modern Persona games. But luckily, the devs in their wisdom decided, hey, look at this. We're gonna give Rangda 99 magic damage, literally a 99 magic stat. We're also going to make not only Rangda reflect physical, they're going to be the best defense on resisting most things. I think all of her defenses are like on this. I think it's actually physical, most magic, dark, and the only thing she's weak to is holy. So actually having Rangda in a strong state, love to see it. Absolutely fucking love to see that. Fenrir's fucking shit. I don't know how you can have a level. My problem with this game too, sometimes you get these high level personas and they're just shit. Like, stat wise they're fine, but it's hard to sometimes, you know, distinguish them from their counterparts. Their lower level ones that have the exact same defense. Alright, do I have Quetzalcoatl in here? I think Quetzalcoatl might honestly be the last one I do, because he has, Blackrock Harn, but, anybody that also has, like, Rakuku Jaw would be great right now. I don't think I have anybody with Rakuku Jaw, but that's alright. So basically, I'm gonna be heading towards the World of Judgment now. We're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna head towards the bosses here. They're gonna be over there in the World of Judgment next. That's where we're gonna be heading here. The thing I'm pretty much doing here right now is just, like I said, getting my party together here. And I'm thinking I might just take... maybe Lug. Honestly, Lug or Ku. I don't have anyone that has Rakuku Jaw, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna have to kind of roll with it on this one. I'm still so mad about Michael. If they ever do a remake, they gotta change that up. Literally, the only person that can use Michael's not even in your party by the time that you can really get Michael. So that to me is just fucking nutty. That's just fucking nutty right there. Alright, I wish I Scath maybe. I would love to grab her, but I think this is actually going to be a really good one. But I really want just that holy spell, and Lug's going to finish that off really great. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the greatest skill set, but he does have a serviceable skill set. And that's all I really need right now. I'm looking at some other personas right here. Can't wait to summon. I'm almost 67, so my summoning cap's about 74 right now. 67 would be 50, or that'd be 2 right now. Right, put that out. So 72. Oh. There is one more persona that I'm going to want to grab here. I'm going to be able to get Yokuku Jute. They're going to be alright, but they're going to have a Fractionate Prayer. That's what they're really going to be great as. But the one I'm really kind of looking at right now is going to be, of course, Lucifer. Fairy Dun. I need to grab another Fairy Dun to be able to fight the dragon that is up in the portion here. So I need, how many is that? I need 280 stars. Okay, so stars. Shout out to Persona fan, Persona fans, Resident Evil fans. Let me get my stars that I need here. Call me Nemesis, yo. Alright, I need to make stars. I have way more than free tarot cards. I think each tarot is worth 2, too, so this is really 20. This would be 40. 60, I'm at 50, so at 111. I need 130. Really 120. Good thing I got a whole lot of free tarot cards just sitting around. So the free tarot card system in this game, if you're new to, or a modern Persona fan, that might look a little different right there, because what the tarot card system is, the free one, it just gives you Arcana cards. Other than Fool cards, that's the one thing. It would have been so much better, and I really feel like they'll do this for the remake if they keep the artist in, is they're gonna need to add the Fool card to the free tarot. I know that sounds kind of nutty, but there's not really that many game-breaking, there's like, if any at all, game-breaking cards. So I don't see what the harm would be in adding the Fool option to the demon artist and making it less scarce. If the devs were really, really that concerned about it, like wanting the players to kind of get Fool cards through other means on their own first, they could also gate that either behind progression in the main game itself or through some sort of like side quest or something like that you gotta complete, bring back this item before, you know, you're able to do this thing, sort of thing. That's kind of where we're at right now, where we're going right here, heading to, what'd I just say? Heading to the World of Judgment, also heading to the later worlds here. I have one more thing to say here. Can't remember it. Let's play ball! Yeah, no, let's go. But anyways, I need to have this farrier drone right here, just because a little bit later on here, as we're going through Mandala and all of that, we're gonna have to fight a certain dragon, or we're gonna have something come up here. And that farrier dude is going to be the way that we're able to fight him, pretty much. We're also gonna have a lot of boss demons coming up here. So, I'm really excited here. So, Fairy Dun is going to be kind of necessary to go through one of the worlds in here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get them summoned right now. Oh, I thought it was... Damn, dude, seriously? I thought it was ×2, so that would have been 240. I need a whole 100 stars still. Stars! That's alright, I can get those pretty easy. I'm just gonna go back here. I completely misunderstood that. I thought it was 1 free card equals 2 of whatever cards you might be using. That was me misunderstanding that right there. Correct myself. Alright. Now I got Fairy Dun. I could just have Fairy Dun just to have them hanging around. Like, you know, that's it. I don't really want them doing much. I just want them kind of hanging around. And I'm not really going to have my... I'm I'm not really gonna have my Estoma on or anything for this. Oh, Virokata is a good persona too. I thought about summoning Virokata as well, but I just don't nearly have enough stun cards. I'll have to farm some, so I don't want to have Estoma on. I don't want to have any golden honey or anything that's going to stop me from getting basically materials at this point and getting experience for level kind of goal for both. Alright, now I can summon Fairy Dun, but of course the number of personas has reached max. So I'm gonna have to return one of my personas here. Getting to that point where I really gotta start resource managing what personas I want to keep and what my final party is gonna look like. So I'm just going to get rid of maybe what I was thinking. Hell, honestly, she's still a little firecracker in that she can point Holy Dark, and she's also gonna have all these great smaller skills that will go into the bigger skills. Honestly, I'm probably thinking Fenrir, because I only summoned him anyways, or Ragnarok. That, but there's honestly no reason in previous play just to use Ragnarok. Maybe just as a troll, like can I rag my rock my way through the boss? Ragnarok and roll. I'd rather do this. Fenrir, when you return it gives you straight up a annihilation card, which is this card right here, just on its own, is worth 1 million right at the timekeep. So, free annihilation. There's how you farm annihilation cards for your personas right there. And that's just Megidolin. Or shout out for Megguido low on. Or can I get a loan for Megguido? Megguido loan. Okay, so once we get that Megguido loan right there, that Megguido loan's gonna be a really strong. And the best thing is I can put that on Pixie. I think I already have it on. Well, no, I don't have it on Pixie. She gets Megiddo. But if I put that Megiddo loan on Pixie, she'd be passing that for like 6 XP right there. So that's the value in that, really. Alright. Let me swap Farrier Dome. I don't even think I need Farrier Dome right now, but I'm going to have them kind of... Oh, wait, no, wait. I've even summoned a LOL. Let's go ahead and summon Farrier Dome. Get this stream on track here. So, they're going to come with Zeodyne. I don't like that. Twin Slash, not a big fan of that. One Wind move. I do like Refresh Ring. Alpha Blaster might be the only serious move they have. So, a lot that I can do with this. This would be one I might throw Megiddo Lowen on. Right there, just right at the top. I'm also thinking Rakukaja would be a really good one, so I'm going to actually throw Rakukaja on there, just because that Rakukaja is going to be very, very important for setting up defensive moves for our boss battles here. So just because I have Fairy Dun, I think their name looks a little bit different in the translation. If you've played the PSP version of was that Persona 2 Batsu or whatever, and you're looking at these names, you're like, that looks a little bit different than what I remember. Yeah, there's a lot of weird localization issues with the text on this one here, so it may look a little different. So I'm gonna be grinding up levels here. Like I said, we're gonna be trying to see our boy Satan and Lucifer in the driver's seat here. The problem with it is, though, it just takes a little bit. There's no real great in-game. It's modern fans, you'll know what I'm saying here. It's not like the modern Persona in SMT games where you just have like a whole DLC area where you have those grimoires, where you have those books of creation or whatever, where you can basically just give free levels. I feel like in a modern remake, they would definitely add that to Persona 2 here. They would definitely make it so that, right here. Oh, we don't have them. But anyways, they would actually make sure they have it so that, you can probably get those grimoires and other things right here at the end of the game. But the unfortunate thing about this title in particular is that does not exist, so we're gonna have to grind the old school way. It's that old PS1 grind. We're gonna have to grind the old school way to be able to get these higher level personas that are going to be in the 90s. And this is where I feel it's kind of typical. If you're a Nocturne fan or anything like that, any of these older titles before they added that Persona 3, Persona 4, really this is kind of in those last areas where you're grinding. Luckily for us in this game, the best grind area I still haven't gotten to yet, for one. And two, I head back to Arai real quick. Two, we're going to be able to use the Sumeru Genie here, which I'm going to step around to her real quick. The reason I also want to go there is because this is actually a perfect time. This is a fantastic time. Well, first of all, look, I want to show you real quick on my Maya's luck stat. Literally, I'm not even using Super Genie luck stat. My Maya's already at 90 luck, right? So, right now, what I'm doing, as I'm going through Monado here, is I'm also entering the sweepstakes for the magazines and getting their rewards. Yeah, it might be a nature cloak. Yeah, it might be something I got before, but there are a few items and armors I still have not gotten yet. So yep, like I said, I have a box here. I'm going into the some Tomi Tadachi's buying fantasy magazines and Fantasy World magazines and subscribing here. Says, thank you for your entering our contest. You have been selected as a winner. I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked because I have 96 luck. Not like literally natural 96 luck. No Sumeru Genie help or anything. This is why I was talking about earlier. You remember I got that lucky source. I got the minor arcana, changed it, fused it back, and like we returned Fenrir there for a annihilation card. And now I can just enter these contests and basically farm in-game armors and items. What do I got? Oh, angel legs! Yo! Yo! Angel legs. This is exactly why right here. I forget how good the angel legs are, but I think they're actually, at the least, they're fucking better than my Tengu Clog, maybe. Maybe not, though. Look at that. Look at that. That is a luck booster right there. 25 defense, 10 luck, female only, of course. So while they're not inherently better, I would say, I don't know. I don't know. If I'm doing a luck build, if I'm doing a casino build, here's my whole outfit right here, right? I'm using the angel's legs. I'm using the nature's cloak. These two right here, these two items are giving me a flat 19 to my luck right here. So I could do this. Look at those stats now. Absolutely cracked stats. You remember I got that lucky source too, all the way down here. That, make no mistake, that is what is helping out a lot of that, right? Build up right there. Well, every time I level up, I'm getting that +1 luck stat. So make no mistake, that's why that's happening right there. I'm actually feeling like I can take off my mutation gear at this point. That mutation gear is actually not... It's giving me diminishing returns, I feel like, in a way. So I'm just going to take my mutation gear now, or my lucky source, or whatever this is. Mechanical Miracle Object. This one's is Casino. I'm just going to take it off. I'd rather have that 99... I could rock out with the 99 plus. This would put me at like 106. But I really feel like 90, 91 luck. You can easily just go back between each of these Tomi Tadashis, buy the magazine sweepstake entries, drop them off, and just constantly keep farming all these items. I mean, that is huge right there. I wasn't expecting it. Oh, see, I've been getting a lot of nature's cloaks and stuff like that, but that angel's leg right there, absolutely terrific to get that and get a plus 10 just to luck alone. Like I said, while not super crazy as good as what I'm wearing, actually I would say it is as good as what I'm wearing, because the actual value of it is that plus 10 luck stat. Now, I think that luck, I'm not quite sure what all it extends to in this game. I know, like, when I say that, I mean, like, more in terms of critical effect, like critical damage, stuff like that. Stuff that traditionally would affect in Persona series or your traditional kind of JRPG, other stuff like that. But I want to say in Persona 2, please correct me if I'm wrong here, anybody from chat. Love to hear the comments here as well. In the comments if I have this wrong here. I'm sure somebody on YouTube will. But luck kind of influences more combat, the critical hits, evading, avoiding those status ailments, which is a really big one. Of course, drop rates. I'm not sure if it affects mutation rates. That I am not sure. I have heard two different things. I have read on the wiki that mutation rates are their own kind of mechanic, but I always, at the same time, subconsciously like to do, like, my mutations on whoever has my highest luck stat. So I don't think it affects mutation rates, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did, you know. But definitely the item drops and the combat perks, stuff like that comes with it. Yeah. That's definitely going to be worth it. I dropped off my articles at Kuzunoa. Now that's all that's left to do is just wait for that. I'm going to run over here to Seaside Mall just for the double XP boost right here, because like I said, we're going to be grinding for those top tier level personas, or really I should say demons, Lucifer and Satan. So we're grinding for both of them right now. That is going to be level 94 and 99 respectively. I'm going to do a quick save right here. So good thing you can do, I'm going to do a double save actually, because I got a couple levels and things here at Angel Lake. So the Sumeru Genie right here, like I said, if I'm thinking of grinding, trying to get the most out of these levels, these battles that I'm encountering, I'm going to go here, Sumeru Genie. I'm going to try to get the Light Dragon for double XP. I don't get it, fine, because I literally just reload it. As much as I love the Red Dragon effect. Oh, speaking about mutation chances, that right there, going back to effects, that Red Dragon effect I just got, it actually is the one that increases mutation odds. So like I said, I am not quite sure if that is a separate mechanic on its own for mutations. If luck might play a little bit, adding some percentiles or some values to that auxiliary mechanic right there. But Red Dragon's definitely one you want to look out for if you're going to be trying to get mutations, especially those really rare mutations that have like a 12.5 chance of occurring, like Michael, like Ma, like some of these rarer demons I have. Blue dragon, don't want that. So like I said, I'm just gonna do a little save reload trick right here. Just until I come across the light dragon effect. That light dragon effect is going to double our experience, which is going to be great. We're going into the boss battle. We're going to be starting this one off, a boss battle. So really excited for that. But as we're starting this off with a boss battle, I want to make sure I have that double XP effect, just so I'm, again, constantly squeezing as much experience out of each of these battles as I can, because that's exactly what we're going to need to do if we want to have a chance of seeing the big boss one of the strongest, most deadliest, most lethal personas in the game. I also need to stock up on, oh, another red dragon, unfortunately. Here we go, we're playing against RNG here, where I was gonna have to save reload, but, oh well. So, I do have to up my SP item numbers. I believe I only have a few drops that give me like 400 SP back. I get those at the casino, so I have my affinity literally permaset onto the casino manager, funny enough. I guess you could also do the Satomi Tadashi clerk at this point, and you could just buy discounted magazine periodicals, but money hasn't been an issue in this playthrough for a very long time. Ah, Silver Dragon, no. Silver Dragon effect, I believe that's a negotiation one. I think that's the one that just reverses all the... Oh, that might be blue, I might be thinking of. I think Silver makes it so you have less luck at negotiating. Then blue's the one that changes what the demons respond to as you're talking. Those two are like very closely related. I know both of those. I think those are the only two that do the contact system some way. Alright, try this one more time here, see if I can get the light dragon effect. Come on, light dragon. Oh my, I never get red dragon this much. That's crazy. I literally wanted that red dragon effect that many times when I was trying to get Michael. Absolutely crazy. I still want to just delete that Michael I have in my inventory too and just like summon it, just to see if it's just a bug or something that I can't equip that. Because you would think like Fire or somebody would at least be able to equip it. It just doesn't make sense why I can't put Michael on anybody. Alright, let's hear. One more time here. Like I said, just trying to get, if you're just joining us here, good to be with you here on the Persona 2. Persona 2. There's Eternal Punishment. Ah, there we go. We got the Light Dragon. Playthrough here. We are grinding our way through the upper levels of the game. Almost at our first boss fight in the world of Monado, Mandala. We're about to get all type of Mandala affected up in here. We're gonna finally meet him. Yes, if you know what I'm talking about, him, not him, the Crawling Chaos. And pretty much, we've just been going through here. Each of the parts, we're about to go through the World of Judgment next. I want to make sure that, again, I have my, oh, there is one other... I was gonna say, there's one other, the Akashic Ring. There's one other thing I wanted to go over, and speaking of items, I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, at this point, there's a few items you can pick up. There's a Moon of Uller. Moon of... I never pronounce his name right, and I play a lot of Smite. But Ullern. ULLR. We can get the Moon of Uller. Awakens and all incense as well. All incense is going to be gotten from Fenrir. So, grinding, speaking about grinding as well. Also, I love how I could go up the stairs. That's automatic, but you play a game like Code Veronica, you cannot go upstairs just like that automatically. I've been doing a Code Veronica playthrough, and that has been one thing that has irritated the hell out of me. So hopefully in the upcoming Veronica redo, they change that so that stairs actually work like they should, which I would imagine they would in 2026. Alright, here we go, Door of Instinct. But there's going to be a lot of great items to grab here. Awakens, all incense is going to be the one I want to farm Fenrir for, because that's going to make all, like, you can just keep popping that on yourself and get max stats. Like, it absolutely insane set. Like, you're cheating. This is at, like, we can actually start cheating at this game, basically, with all the items that's going to be making available at this point in the game. And on that Annihilation card, that's a great rare card too. Get that. I take that to the time capsule if I didn't already have my time capsule 100 printed. Let's go ahead here. I just remembered, I think I'm also doing the... I'm also doing the mapping quest for... Salem or Salam. I'll go back and finish it before I go to the final boss. It just makes more sense to do it. These are pretty straight and narrow passageways anyways. Oh, I'm on. Oh, wrong way. Oops. I actually knew where I was going. If I could read a map, it'd be great.
Let's do it.
Oh, I hate this asshole. Saji. Not a big Saji fan because he literally makes this so I have to use a melee attack pretty much. That's alright. I got Palace Athena. She's gonna be perfect to do that.
Cover me.
Saji taken care of. Gonna get him that, and let's go ahead and pop off with a Maha Magdine and combo here. Oh wow, 63, that's crazy. Realize it costed that much on you, girl. I guess I'll have to do a fire spell. What? How did that not... Wait, hold on. I'm very... Because that should have been, fusion spell right there. Why did that not work? But, oh, that's right. You can't... Okay, I know. It's super fucking stupid why that didn't work. It is actually fucking... Knows why that didn't work. But whatever. Let's go ahead here. Maybe I can do it with a Megaton press here. A Megaton press is great.
Sorry about that.
All right. Go ahead here and head on to the world of judgment. Open, step right in. All right, so here we are in the world of judgment. Go ahead here. Right through. I love that. It just has all these traps on this one. All right, so we're gonna. I don't know if I'm actually gonna make it to the. We'll see. I might make it to the bottom here. I make it to the boss room. I'll have my double XP. This one's a little bit of a long run. All right, nobody here that I really want to mess with, so. Go ahead, I'm gonna just turn on the burn. We're gonna feel the burn, let's do it. Deadly burn, Inferno, Almighty combo, that'll give us the Megalo Fire. And basically most of the things in this, like, the great thing about this dungeon is most of the things in here are pretty, like, acceptable to the all. Axe. Oh, perfect. We got to level up. A lot of great stuff here. This is exactly why I popped that light. Dragon. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to put that lucky source back on Maya, I think, and the technical earring, just so she can get a couple more luck points there. Do I have any other sources at all? Oh wow, I'm all out of sources. Ulala doesn't get. Poor Ulala, she gets no. All right, that's all right though. We got what's his face, Tatsuya with the string sword right now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and save on that. Here we are, World of Judgment. If you're just joining us, making it through the final dungeon of Persona 2. Oh my goodness, our Persona 2 playthrough is winding down, coming to the end. I know, sad times. But let's go ahead and make our way back. Like I said, I'm not going to Estoma. Not going to Golden Honey. Because I want to get oh, let's go ahead. We're gonna get contact Shogorath for cards. But I'm not gonna do this, that, and the other because I want get that XP just so I can finally get Lucifer and Satan. I think I get cards from him, and I feel like wait or something. Oh, he likes that. Okay, we don't want to do that. That's the one he likes. I want to do the one he likes. Guessing it's gonna be something that has to do with Balfu. Has to do with Balfu. No, not quite sure here. Do the same thing, I guess. I don't want green. I want him to be more eager or interested than Alright, oh no. Damn. Alright, so we got them. Let's go ahead and turn it back up to 11. We go ahead and same thing right here.
Hold him down.
Go ahead and pop them out. I don't even think there's anything left on screen, is there? Other than our heroes. Oh, speaking of heroes, Peleus Athena is going to get a huge upgrade right there with that perimeter increase. I feel like I'm going to save that on that one. Old school game, JRPG, always good to save it after something great like that. Perimeter increase, unlock, evolve abilities, patient. Your minor arcana. Be a little door prize, if I remember correctly. Yeah. That never changes. Alright, so we're making our way through Monado here. Good to be with you if you're just joining us. Like I said here, making our way through Monado, winding down our Persona 2 playthrough here. We are going to get our first set of bosses coming up here. I forget he's fire. And try that again here, but with actual right set time. They're gonna get 2 attacks. I wonder if they're gonna final strikes. But our first boss set's going to be basically some shadows. This right here, we're gonna get a huge connection with a lot of the later series and kind of the direction that they continue to go with this, with Persona, Shadow Selves, and all that. And this basically connection is going to confirm that Nylar, the Crawling Chaos, is responsible for creation of these shadows. So when we think about Piamon and Nyarlathotep is going to be responsible for these shadows. Piamon is going to be responsible for the personas, you know, unlocking the inner light and true self and potential, unlocking potential character. Just for the map. Those, I'm just gonna basically beeline it towards the boss room while my
You want to go?
double XP buff is up here. And like I said, most of these mobs aren't too crazy or dangerous on their own. So a little Megalo Fire
We'll hear your
and
excuses at the stage.
Hell's Nightmare would be great here. A lot of mutations going on tonight. Oh my gosh, I was like, what, the 5th, 6th one we got? I'll take that every day of the week. A lot of great mutations going on there. That means perimeter increases, stat boost. My party's just getting stronger. Now I gotta remember, these guys are not weak to fire. These guys are really strong to fire. In fact, they avoid it. Gonna do a little Hell Desert.
You are not good enough.
Bead of Flame. Oh, they do have beads in this game. So something that also they have in other games, I didn't realize this. I took a closer look. They actually do have beads in this game, which do like elemental damage, almighty damage, holy dark damage, as well as your like Mudoon ones that do the insta kills. So you even had beads in combat, like you see in a lot of the Shin Megami Tensei games, as well as the Persona games, even as far back here. Oh, and you see that beam of light? That's where we're going. Let's go ahead and quickly run to that. I want this double XP buff. Alright. Looks like it's those two birds again. They're probably going to get a first cast on me, but that's alright. Alright, looks like we were able to off most of their assault. And now we can just go in on our own.
You are not good enough.
Got my party to level 67 here. That's really good for this spot. That's really good. You'll definitely need all the levels you can for final boss battle in this game. Just because there's always a lot going on. It's just one of those fights. You want to have the most HP you can, the most mana, a little bit of a slog fight. Oh, classic. Miss Serizawa, do you feel it? Yeah, our imposters, right? We have to settle this ourselves. So it sounds like we're gonna get the shadows of Ulala and Katsuya coming up. This great fight right here. I'll make sure I have that double XP too going into this. Every single fight, I want to make sure I have that double XP going on. Gonna be Aikichi. We're gonna get some story here. Remember, we're gonna get our cast from that first Persona 2 Innocent. Isn't that nice? He's still asleep. Here comes Shadow Ulala. I can't tell which one's which. Hope we don't hit the wrong one or have to take the wrong one home with us. Alright, Katsuya is here too. It sounds like I could hear the original voice, and then it sounds like they had an effect just really turned up on that, and I'm like some sort of modulator effect right there, voice distorter. But we got Shadow Kakashi and oh gosh, who plays Ulala? I want to say Shadow Shadow Mist. Yeah, Shadow Mist from Fire Emblem. And then we got our Kakashi and Mist. Let's do it. Alright, so here we are in the boss battle here in the World of Judgment. We got Shadow Katsuya and Shadow Ulala. Very interesting here. Now for this battle, the funny thing is the stats actually do change. Honestly, I probably should have done the harder versions of these battles. If you're an EXP hound, you'll want to do the harder versions of these battles. I think these guys are like little, they'll be like 10 levels higher or so, give or take. When you do the wrong quote-unquote dialogue options. So here's Shadow Ulala and Shadow Katsuya, who, funny enough, it doesn't give me their stats, even though I fought him before.
You must be tired of fooling yourself. I'll end it for you. Isn't it tough to be alone?
I love the voices. Let's hear that one more time.
Isn't it tough to be alone?
You must be tired of fooling yourself. I'll end it for you.
That's great. All right, so we got Shadow, Katsuya, Shadow, Ulala. Let's go ahead and do it here. The first thing that I'm going to probably want to do, and I'm going to get my ass kicked for this too, because I have a lot of personas I feel like that are weak to physical. So the first thing I'm going to do is start the party buff. I'll do Affectionate Prayer, and we're gonna want to start this one off with a big buff here to the party. I might switch Katsuya. Atlus has Taruku job, but unfortunately that's just going to be regular attack. I believe what we're going to want to do is more elemental attack, so we're going to want to raise S attack. We could do Rakuku jaw right here. Makuku jaw. Makakaja is also going to be another great one. Unfortunate thing about Odin, and yes, that is Odin, very early Odin before they gave him legs. The unfortunate thing here about a lot of my party is going to be, some of them are going to be super weak to physical. So I want to make sure I have a good party load out here. Pallas Athena is a good one. Blue would be a good one. Fairy Dun's going to be a good one here. I'm thinking I want to start off this fight a little bit aggressive. I do want to be a little bit aggressive. I'm going to start off with a Makakaja cast. Straight into an Affectionate Prayer, which should give us Maha Makakaja. And then let's go ahead and focus down Ulala. I might need to do a Tetrajaw though too. I should have brought Scout. Ooh. It's gonna be an interesting fight, I'll say that. Take your bets now if this is gonna be one that you get through easy, or if this will be pain. Alright, let me get Rakuga also loaded up here. Honestly, I could just do that. Egg done. That was right there. I'm gonna switch on to Rongda. Again, Rongda being the best defensive one that I'm gonna have right here. See what happens here. Or Maha Makakaja. Alright, now I'm going to play it tight right here. So as soon as I cast that, switching over here to another persona on Katsuya, probably back to Pallas Athena. Keeping my party safe, mainly from dark attacks, stuff like that. I'm probably also going to want to take Tatsuya off of Kizon, because if I remember correctly, Lala is a wind type. This is where your Norse Kona would come in handy. Alright, looks good here. Do some sort of water or earth attack. Okay, so got the upgraded attack. I'm gonna be more offense and defense right here. Let's see if I end up being it, but for this, I think I'm going to be all right. A little more on the offense. I don't want to be on Daku. Daku's going to be a bit weak side. These three are going to be weak to physical, so yeah, I'll just run this quick. Good. Do I have a silver Manisha? Please. Oh, no silver. Okay, ooh. Okay, so I don't have anything that gives me like Tetrajaw or anything, unfortunately. I do have Bacchus drink, which is going to be actually pretty dope on Tatsuya, because it's going to raise his health. Oh, let me take a look here. Aquadyne, Gerudyne. Water. This is going to be probably really stupid. Probably going to be super fucking stupid. I'm gonna go on a water attack real quick. See what happens. Let's see how much damage this does. Alright, Vein Splash. Now I have their turn. Wow, that is amazing. This is fucking... Yes, let's go. So, I love how these are all dark versions of their actual personas. That is pretty cool. That damage right there just told me we should be good to go. So while I was thinking about possibly doing a possibly thinking about doing another buff, I think I'm gonna be good. Just pack him again, honestly. This time will mean business. How about that? I'm gonna go one more time on water. I'm feeling the water attack here. Tatsuya, do you have a wind attack, I guess? That'd be wind. Yes, you do. You have Lou. On Lou. Louie. Take Tatsuya off real quick. Put him on... Why not? Whatever. You on Bug. And... Gerudyne. Okay. Good. This should be enough to take out Katsu. Fingers. Fucking. Cross. Make sure there. Water, wind, Aquadyne. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's do it. Water, wind, Aquadyne. Let's. Playing it tight, so I'm just ending after every turn. Oh, didn't get enough to get Ulala, but she absolutely just... Katsu just got crushed. That is hilarious. Alright, let's go ahead here and put it in one. That's it. That has to be it. That was an easy battle. Oh, let's go. And the mutate. Easy peasy. That's probably... Oh! Yo! Look at that XP 160. Is that 2 level ups? Please tell me that's 2 level ups. Please tell me that's 2 level ups. 1! That's 1 level up. That's crazy, guys. 1 level up for that? Oh well, we'll put that agility up. Everybody's getting levels for that. Hachi, it went up to 70. That's what I'm excited about. He needs 24 more levels and I'll be able to summon. Looks like we got Aikichi. Saved him. Not awake for the time being, but he's safe. He's good. If he wasn't, the good piano music would be playing. No, we're gonna get a little dialogue out here. Haichi's gonna be on the ground here. He's gonna be. Are you sure about this, Tatsuya? Leaving him without any memories of you? He's your friend, right? It's okay. Oh, but who is it? It's him. It's fucking Fiamon, the yellow butterfly. Let's go, Fiamon. I will return him to the real world. I am sorry, but taking him with you is exactly what he wants. It is hard, but move on. Thanks, Fiamon. So Fiamon's always with us. I love Fiamon's appearance right there because it's so actually consequential. That little bit of light in the darkness letting you know it's alright. Fiamon's still with you, watching over these persona, even in his lair, basically, you know? It's like we're in Earthbound, right? And we're going to see who that, Ginkgo, or not Ginkgo, that one dude. Gigan, or Gygus. And all of a sudden we just have, you know, that little bit of light coming through that crazy fucking world. Miss Amano, he said anger is the shadow's source of power, didn't he? I'm sorry, but I don't think I can hold myself back. I don't care how much I'm despised, but I cannot sit here and watch everyone suffer. I will protect this side and everyone's memories. Good for you. I've never been so angry for someone else in all my life. What did Tatsuya deserve this? Mono, our little group here is a bunch of barbarians. You better be prepared. Okay, Reddit mod back. Wow. Alright, well. What can I say? We got it. So there is the boss battle for the World of Judgment. I'm going to go ahead and save it. I want to know how much XP I need. Did I fuck up my XP? No, look at that. That was almost a double level up. That was actually almost a double. Oh my god. Look at that. We need literally one battle. That was a double level up if I've ever seen one. But what's crazy is the amount of XP that I need to get these level ups now. Actually wild. Well, at least I'm going to get another level up, so I'll be at level 71 going into this. Okay. Sounds good. Good time to save right there. Let's go ahead and head on to the next world. Now, in the next world, we're going to have... is that that Gaia? No, that's not Gaia in the next one. One of these worlds, we're going to get a really good boss monster that will be worth talking about. I think it's Caillou. If you remember SMT5... Yeah, but anyways, here. Oh, I got fucking Sheriff Brock over here who wants to talk to me. How do I... Alright, 87 judgment cards. I'm only. Oh, Fair's gonna be great to farm judgment cards from. I need to actually make a contact with. Oh, I am running the complete opposite way of where I need to be going this time. That is hilarious. Alright, so
Don't underestimate me, you.
let's just go ahead. We're gonna take this one out. Just for the XP. Oh, what? That's not good. That's crazy. Hold on here. What is... Fire straight flash. Okay, it's a fire attack then. What is am I missing here? Go ahead and change you to Alpha. There we go. Let's try this out. Might work a little better.
Hold him down.
Goodbye, Sheogoroth.
Can you apply the penal code to
That's
demons?
fun. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that level up on Tatsuya. That strength increase, giving him that there. Maya should level up next. On deck right there. And head out to our next place here. There is a demon if you're an SMT5 fan. Caillou, they were, or Chiyu, they were there at the very, very end as you were kind of winding down in the worlds of Dot. And the Caillou in this game have that same percentage there. And the one in this game also gives you a really good item that makes it worth farming. More so than how much I wanted to farm them in the game by the time I saw them. Let's go ahead here. Oh wait, let's do Crescent Moon instead. Paula's doing Mahamagdine. Okay. Oh, Lala on Hoster. What? Oh, hold on. Everybody's messing up right now. Hold on. Alright, Balfu, you back on Hoster. Katsu, you're on Alice. Like, we get you back here. Oh, I'm on Mayan. Alright, you go Suzaku, and that's it. Back on Palace Athena. There we go. A lot more. I want it to. Alpha. Nice. Ah, perfect. Everybody's where they need to be now. My auto move setups.
Hold him down.
That's gonna be a good XP one right there. I bet that's gonna be about 8 to 10,000.
It's self-defense. There's no problem with that.
Yep. Maya, go. Hey, I got 3 stats at level 99. Let's go. Vitality, technique, agility, and I guess I'll start leveling up luck. That's how much dumb stat strength is. I'd rather level up my luck than strength in that sense. I love how they force me to go through that. Yep. All right. Now we're cooking. Go ahead and that. Alright, so I could backtrack and go to the rest area, which probably, honestly, what I'll end up doing. But I do want to kind of go ahead and show the next world here. So here we get the World of Knowledge. That's going to be our next area here. And I think this is actually going to be a good place to end the stream for tonight. I just hit level 70, or level 69, nice. Here on Persona. And we're going to have the World of Knowledge. We still have a couple of worlds left here in Monado to go. I think we might do a bigger one next time. Hit this room, hit the next room, and see what is after that. We're going to start getting some great boss monsters as well for these places. Then pretty much we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, I think that's going to be a great place to end for tonight's stream. As always, doing the map quest, so we'll get back to that as well. We still have a lot to do, even though we're pretty much closing in on the end of the game. There's still a lot to do, and I'm looking forward to what we have to get done next time, because we still have, like I said, a lot of dungeoning to do, a lot of combat still, a lot of quests as well. Don't forget, hit that follow button. Still watching here, hit that like button. You want to see more Persona 2 in action. Love, especially a great story, great RPG elements, tactical combat. This one is really a gem. Let's see what kind of crazy rumors we can make true next time. Maybe that crazy rumor is going to be that Persona 6 is going to get as dark and mature of a story as we got here in this game. But oh well, what can you say? Until next time, see you guys. Take care.